Hey, you. Yeah, you. Watching the screen right now. Come on a little trip with me, Jeremy Gold, alias G.
Make yourselves at home. Famous host. Hang on to your hats.
I trusted you!
Welcome to Famous House, the exciting new reality show with your host, Jeremy Gold, and me, your boy, Big Thinker. This is how day 7 went. Let's fucking go! At 1:32 p.m., computer wants to talk with Bert. At 1:49 p.m., production enters. Computer's new name is Josie. At 2:03 p.m., Bert hunts for the fan computer told him to disassemble. Mizzy and Smack sneak it past him while he searches and rehides it under the bunks in bedroom 3.
So you're gonna destroy a fan.
I'm not going to destroy the fan. I'm going to disassemble it. Whatever.
Binks is shooting a scene, doing a Cribs episode in the dollhouse with a doll. Not beating the age play allegations anytime soon. At 3:28 p.m., Bert is taking a full bottle of lotion into the bedroom 3 bathroom. What you doing there, Bert? Bert is also consistently asking to speak with Josie, the house's computer AI. At 3:37 p.m., Bert has emerged from the bathroom and is now having a conversation out loud and pacing around in his room, mumbling about the computer wouldn't lie on purpose. At 3:40 p.m., Bert is hung up on a few TTSs from earlier. One said, "Alex is hiding something from you, Bert." Bert admits he might be in love with Alex and thinks Alex is hiding his reciprocal feelings. Bert also says he believes some of the crew/production are also attracted to him. At 4:13 p.m., production has gone into the attic from the hallway. They went in with a bunch of wires and a bag. Possibly a camera in the attic? At 4:16 p.m., Jeremy G arrives with production and is gathering all the fish in the den. Elimination tonight! Elimination! Is announced on the Fishtank.Live website. At 4:25 p.m., Jeremy asks the fish to recount their best/most interesting life story. Alexis is first. Her story is the time she was in a swimsuit show in Miami. She says it helped her self-confidence. Peyton next. She had a pet raccoon when she was 9 to 10 that her dad saved. She had him for a year before he ran away. Aww. She also adds that she has comfort cutlery that she likes to eat with. Ian's third and flounders to come up with anything interesting. That's our Ian. They'll come back to him. Mizzy repeats her story about how her stepmom got her an unwanted elliptical machine for her birthday for like the 5th time. Her brother got an Xbox for his birthday. Smack also repeats her story about being adopted. She also talks about running a woman/trans skate club. Binks talks about going to a fair and winning an extravagant fairground game. Yay! Ted got hit by a car. Bert talks about meeting a married Nigerian man who had never been with a man before. Out of all men, this man found Bert the most attractive he's ever seen. They never hooked up, but the man is now openly queer to his wife and children.
In my life, I've hooked up with many different types of people, but I met this married Nigerian man online, and then we started talking, and we met in person. And I found that he's never actually been with a man before, only with his wife, and he was in his 50s, which shocked the hell out of me. And I asked him, like, why is he meet with me? He said that out of all the guys he's seen online, he found me the most appealing, the most real, the most genuine, and I was flattered. But I was ready to hook up with him, but he was not ready for that yet. I guess it was too much for him. So we cultivated a friendship over time, and we got to know each other and became close. And then, long story short, eventually he came out of the closet to his wife and his kids, and now he's living his life as an openly queer man, and it's because of his interaction with me.
The Ron talks about his religious family. He says that they all dream events before they happen. Does LaRon have the shining?
I dreamed that I was going to get the call back for the show, for example. And with the baby psychic thing, my auntie, she's a twin. I told her she was going to have twins. She did. My other auntie that is her twin, I told her she was going to have her daughter on her birthday. I guess the gender of every last one of my sister baby. And it's weird, but it's a real thing. And like the next time Lexi have a baby, she's going to have a girl. So.
What?
My right hand up to God.
Calling him out like the umpire.
You want to?
Wow.
Alex repeats his history of animal ownership. He says his most proud moment is playing CSGO professionally in front of 36,000 people. They almost forget Ian, but force him to tell a story about cleaning up a poop-covered dementia patient. At 4:42 p.m., G runs to the hallway bathroom, quote, coughing after the story of LaRon. At 4:58 p.m., Bert asks Ben if he's obligated to do everything the computer asks him to do. Ben tells Bert that Bert is not obligated. At 5:43 p.m., Bert returns Symbol's fan and explains why he was freaking out about it. Bert confronts Symbol on why Josie, the computer, is telling him not to trust him. He also confesses that this is not my first experience listening and following instructions from a voice I can't see, surprising absolutely no one in the audience. At 5:45 p.m., Alex makes sure Bert isn't voting for him, and Alex and Symbol discuss the elimination. At 6:20 p.m., Jet votes Smack to be eliminated. As an example, the voting structure will look like this. The stars will write the name of the contestant they want eliminated. The stars will explain to camera why they are voting for that contestant. Then the stars place their vote into the designated cubby, allowing the viewers to see who has voted. At 6:36 p.m., Ben walks in to grab Bert and Alex for their Brothers for Life scene. At 6:38 p.m., G sneaks in a Manscaped sponsorship in the Brothers for Life scene. At 6:46 p.m.,
Jeremy Gold.
and Ben are messing with Bert and Alex shooting the scene.
Jeremy Gold.
Ben tells Ben to get gayer. Ben has to cover his face from laughing.
Maybe even gayer, Ben?
Mark!
At 6:51 p.m., Ben is getting increasingly more gay. Alex is getting increasingly more mad about the possibility of Ian staying.
Okay, 3, 2, Mark!
Alex?
What's up, bro?
Dude, are you alright? You look upset.
Buddy, I am upset. I'm tripping. I don't want to leave here. I want to fucking be here in this house. I'm not trying to fucking lose to Ian, man. I'm not trying to fucking lose to him. Someone who says that stuff out loud. Hey, I don't want to be here. I want to go home and smoke a blunt. I don't want to be... They bought me my fucking plane ticket and I'm not appreciative enough to something I've chased my whole fucking life, man. Like I finally got my dream right here. The famous house like gave it to me. It's like right here. And because of this, it feels like it's going to be like... I love... Okay, this is again truth. I have never been so happy to be with someone in my life. I got the best version of what I wanted. This show is killing everything out there. It's a new thing. It's revolutionary. I thought I was stepping into some like wood show or something where you were going to be like, seriously, I thought of survival something. And then we're here. And then like the next day stuff, and it's all about to be ripped away from me. This is all I've wanted my whole life, and I am here living it. And I'm about to be thrown out, but from some that don't want to be
Alex.
here.
Okay, dude. Okay. Yeah, I know this is a really screwed up situation, but like, you gotta chill.
I do love that I can count on you, man. Like, you've been so real with me from the jump.
Don't worry, Alex. We're brothers for life.
Brothers for life, man. Brothers for life. Thank
Brothers
you.
for life.
Thank
At 6:54 p.m., Symbol asks Ian what the first thing he'll do is when he gets home. Ian's response? I don't know. Smoke? Truly a man of the people. At 6:58 p.m., Bert is looking at the camera in bedroom 3 saying, "Computer, I need you. Can I ask you a few questions, please?" Bert asks if Symbol is still going to hurt him / betray him. Jet replies via TTS saying, Symbol does not have the firepower and asks Bert who he's voting for. At 7:06 p.m., Binks tells Symbol that he purposely spreads misinformation to his face. At 7:05 p.m., Ted rudely awakens Ian to pull him into the confessional just to tell him that he has to vote for him because he can't do this throwaway vote for Binks anymore, as it might not be a throwaway. At 7:45 p.m., Ted and Alex speak about how they suspect Symbol lied about being in a motorcycle crash. At 8:02 p.m., the fish are gathered in the den awaiting the beginning of elimination. Jeremy slowly struggles through another Manscaped ad, getting more and more frustrated. At 8:08 p.m., Sam, during a monologue, messes up a line and kicks equipment.
I'm good. Okay. Boom.
At 8:09 p.m., elimination officially begins. Votes. Alexis votes Ian. Reason, too lazy. Peyton votes Ian. Reason, too lazy. Ted votes Ian. Reason, some bullshit. Smack votes Ian. Reason, doesn't think he wants to be here. Mizzy votes Prince. Reason, made an agreement to not vote for Ian. Rogue vote. Ian votes for Peyton. Reason, rogue vote because he knows he's going home. Symbol votes for Alex B, betraying their prior agreement not to vote for him. Reason, he's a good competitor. Alex B votes for Ian. Reason, do you really want to watch someone sleep for 9 hours a day? Bert votes for Ian. Reason, based on the general consensus that everyone's voting for Ian. Binks votes for Ian. Reason, of all the people here, he's the only one that's mentioned he doesn't really want to be here. Laron, the fourth generation fortune teller, votes for Ian. Reason, giving Ian an F on wanting to be here. Vote tally, Ian our king, sadly, gets 8 votes. Alex B gets 1 vote, Peyton gets 1 vote, and Prince gets 1 vote. At 8:34 p.m., as everyone is voting, Bert discreetly wraps his arm around Alex's shoulder to comfort him. Sexual tension between them builds. At 8:50 p.m., both Alex and Ian are made to pack their bags and prepare to go home. Alex is visibly upset, but also overreacting for the camera. At 9:12 p.m., Jeremy Gold harps on Alex, really making him think he's going home. He requests that Alex cries. Alex chooses to talk to Alexis about going home. Ian stays stoic. At 9:17 p.m., our king has fallen. Ian is voted out and is the second person to be eliminated from Famous House. He posed too strong a competitor to the other guests and intimidated they had to eliminate their stiff competition. At 9:19 p.m., Ian is leaving. So long, our king. May you rule in far-off lands. At 9:45 p.m., Bert arranges a time to speak privately with Computer tomorrow, while most of the house eavesdrops through the door. Computer exposes them. At 9:51 p.m., Ben informs the group that there are drinks in the yard. Alexis and the Prince literally sprint to find them. At 10:22 p.m., the honk fish toy has been activated. Symbol investigates the source, and production intervenes and says he will be immediately eliminated if he messes with Computer. At 10:48 p.m., Symbol tries to interact with Smack in the couch. She is visibly uncomfortable, and Computer tries to save Smack. At 10:56 p.m., Computer says that Alex and Mizzy should kiss. Mizzy proceeds to kiss Alex on the cheek. Ooh. Wi-Fi signal. At 11:17 p.m., Symbol and Alex are having a private talk. Symbol is acting like he wants to help Alex figure out who voted for him, even though it was him. Alex believes 3 people voted for him due to the TTS and Jeremy Gold's gaslight. At 11:27 p.m., Mizzy and Bert are dancing to the sound of the honks. Smack and Mizzy give Bert some strategies to deal with the loud sounds coming from Computer. At 11:41 p.m., Bert has a realization, seemingly about the nature of the show's format. Bert is speculating that something is wrong with the entire show, not just computer anymore. Bert says, "This place feels strange. The whole house seems weird. Watching every move we make, the fact that we can't go to certain places, that we can't have any technology or contact with the outside world, it's almost like we're stuck in a remote desert. No TV, no internet, no access to anything beyond here. And then there's all this stuff. The prizes, the room, the other rooms. Plus there are only 5 girls and 7 guys. What's going on? I feel like there must be some kind of plot twist that I'm not seeing yet. But when it's revealed, it'll make sense. So how do you, the computer, factor into all this?" At 11:45 p.m., Bert is questioning why everyone in the house is gay and if it's a dating show, secretly, all along. At 11:53 p.m., Bert asks computer for confirmation of his theory that Famous House is a queer boy dating show for queer gay males. Computer confirms.
Because that's the show.
My favorite thing gay couples do is get matching makeup.
At 11:59 p.m., the computer reveals to Bert that one of the contestants is transgender. But which one? At 12 a.m., Bert explains his theory about it being a queer male dating show to Alexis and Signal separately. The theory consists of the sponsors are products that men would use. Dude wipes, Manscaped. Production is all men. He thinks most/all of the men in the cast/production are gay, except for Luke, but then computer tells him that Luke is also gay. There's 7 men and only 5 women. He believes one of the women is trans because computer told him so. The 2 of them don't seem to believe him for now. He seems convinced it's true since he believes everything computer says. He didn't tell them that the computer confirmed his theory, but I'm not sure if that would matter. Alexis enters, trying to explain AI to Bert. Alexis says Bert is the alpha male. Bert points out that everyone has sleep problems and believes that contestants are put together purely based off of this. At 12:20 a.m., the production puts a message up on the site saying, "They don't know you're watching." Bert is trying to figure out everyone's sexuality with Alexis, wondering why everyone is stuck in the house without sex. Alexis says this is because they want to make the show for all ages, even if an 8 or 9-year-old wants to watch. Bert brings up computer, asking him to disassemble the fan again, theorizing that it's trying to make them crazy. Back to why all the producers are men, the ladies in the room agree. Maybe it's a preference. At 12:30 a.m., Bert asked Binks if Symbol is queer. Binks says he should ask.
You just gotta feel it out. Just gotta ask him some more questions and figure it out. Figure out where he's at on the scale.
Binks says a lot of gayness in this house. Gay house.
That's the show.
My favorite thing
It's a
gay
gay
couples do is
show.
get matching makeup.
At 12:42 p.m., Bert is close to figuring it out. He says the AI might not be real and that they might be being watched 24/7 and that they might be trying to make them crazy. At 12:43 a.m., Bert tells Alex that he is schizophrenic and he doesn't take his meds. He opts for herbal supplements instead. At 1:28 a.m., Mizzy explains to Bert that the audience only sees the final cut and its production, plus computer, that are watching the 24/7 live feed. At 1:34 a.m., Bert is pitching his theory about the gay dating show/fancy mental institution to Mizzy, and she is trying to talk him out of it. At 1:50 a.m., Mizzy pranks Bert by flickering the switch to the stoplight in the lounge while the detective was examining it. At 2:12 a.m., Bert wakes up begging to talk to computer. He feels that it is the only being he feels comfortable talking to. After not getting a response, he says, "Good night," but then sits up in bed to ponder. At 2:56 a.m., Bert is now telling Binks and Alex about his suspicions on the show. He says, "I think the audience who's watching the show knows exactly what's happening, and we don't. The fans watching the show know everything that's going on, but we don't know anything deliberately. Who is this marketed towards? Why does this show seem macho male themed? Dude wipes, Manscaped, Mr. Beast." Alex says, "We don't know about the 1-hour episodes. We don't know what they're paying us. We don't know anything. This is a revolutionary show and we will all be remembered for it. Alex, then seeing that Bert seems upset, gives him a bro hug, like a real N-word. At 4 a.m., Bert requests a crew member to come talk to him in private because he doesn't want to ruin the show. He believes he has figured it all out.
I think I figured out something.
At 4:05 a.m., production brings Bert out to talk about the show. At 4:07 a.m., Bert enters confessional. At 4:13 a.m., Jet tells Bert that the sponsors are just bad sponsors, which is why G seems mad about doing them. Bert speculates that all the female contestants are crew members in disguise. Andrew gives his word that this isn't the case, using this as an opportunity to divert the conversation towards Bert's schizophrenia. Andrew, who is the name that Jet has been going by, reassures Bert that he doesn't need to worry about computer analyzing his vital signs, encouraging him not to take it so seriously. Andrew says that Luke was removed because he was a safety threat in response to Bert questioning whether he was a plant. Andrew starts crying while recalling the Luke situation. Bert expresses that he would like to be involved in a love triangle arc involving a white woman and a white man. Bert and Andrew ponder whether or not Ted is gay enough to say the F word. According to Bert, he has queer potential. Bert suggests a romance plot with Mizzy to boost interest. Andrew tells him to look into it. End confessional. To examine Bert's theory, let's consider the facts. Bert, gay and actual diagnosed schizophrenic. Alex B, former addict with borderline personality disorder. Symbol, narcissist and Indian. Mizzy, OCD with PTSD. Binks, traumatic age regressive disorder. Alexis, egocentric single mom who can't let go of her past. Smack, liberal. Laron, a homosexual self-proclaimed baby psychic. Ted, extremely insecure. Peyton, lesbian or something, I don't know. And there you have it. That's the theory. What do you make of it? Maybe there's something to it. Is this secretly a gay dating show all along? Is it secretly Gay House?
That's the show.
My favorite thing gay couples do is get matching makeup.
And that's it. This has been Gay 7 on Famous House. Consider supporting me by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining my Patreon, and sending me good vibes. Check out Fishtank.Live to tune in live, and subscribe to their official FishtankX.com page and YouTube channel. Stay skibbity!